Mr. Kerlick has invited me, he's the public affairs guy, along with my friend Dan, to the Pittsburgh International Airport. A lot of oohs and ahs because I haven't been here in a while, but what's to come when the curtain comes up? Spectacular. So let's talk about, first off, 1.7 billion, and who's counting? All the building trades jobs, all the people that work here, the business matrix. You hear me talk about it all the time. So how'd you come up with the cash to fund this incredible project? Let's begin with that.
Well, first of all, zero tax dollars, Rob. So
nice.
That's something we're very proud of. The airlines are the ones that sign off on this project. They're the ones that are footing the bill for this. So we are very proud of that. We've worked with them every step of the way. They've signed off on the project, and that's who's paying for it.
Listen, let's just talk about what this has meant for the unions, the building trades, and all the jobs. Listen, I'm good friends with the folks at the Eastern Atlantic States Regional Council of Carpenters. Anytime I can sing the praises of the building trades, I'm going to do it. Talk about that aspect of the business matrix, all the jobs here.
Yeah, it's been fantastic. So $1.7 billion project translates into $2.5 billion of economic impact. We've seen an economic impact of about 14,000 jobs related to this project alone. And throughout the peak, we've seen about 1,000 people per day that have been out there on site. So we're talking about all the building trades, plumbers, carpenters, tile setters, you name it. Everybody's been out there working on this new terminal, and it's something that we're really proud of. And one of the biggest things, we've had people, contractors that are working on this project that have come in that build airports from around the world, and they have been so impressed with the quality of labor that they have here in Pittsburgh. They said it's unmatched, something that they haven't seen when they build airports around the country and around the world. The quality of the labor here in Pittsburgh is really top of the line.
And let's talk about the materials that are actually purchased from people in this region. So it really is a gift that keeps on giving. And the thing that I've talked about so many times, Bob, the people, the thousands that work here, this is a city within a city, if you will. These jobs are generational wealth type of jobs, whether they're working for an airline or directly with the airport. A lot of these jobs are passed from one generation to the next, right?
Yes, and in fact, we've had people that are working on this project whose parents worked on the project building this airport. So it's been
cool.
It's really cool, and it's something that they've been really proud of. So we've worked hard to make sure that everybody, 90% of the people that are working on this project are people that are from Western Pennsylvania or the tri-state area, right? And so, and the materials, same thing, 90% of the materials locally sourced. Let's start with the steel. All the steel, of course, is procured from Made in the USA Steel, but nearly all of it was fabricated at Sipple Steel in Beaver County. I know you're a big Beaver County guy.
Thank you.
Sipple has been a fantastic partner on this project. All the giant tree columns that you've seen that are over there, that are in the pictures, all fabricated in Beaver County. So magnified throughout every aspect of the project.
Absolutely love it. Listen, you got some really good PR in the local papers, the PG and the Trib. I actually blogged about it on my social media platform. A survey that anybody would be happy to get from the passengers. So let's talk about that passenger experience. What can we expect?
The passenger experience, that's one of the biggest things for why we're building this, right? So we are building a new terminal to really meet the needs of the Pittsburgh market today. The airport that we're in now, we all know, was built as a hub for US Airways. We're not a hub, US Airways is gone, we're not a hub anymore. We were called, everybody here that's coming to and from this airport, they're coming to and from Pittsburgh. So that it's not, the connecting passengers are gone. So now what we are improving on is the passenger experience. It's going to cut the time from curb to gate in half. No more train, the train goes away. The security checkpoint line, which we can see over our shoulder, Rob, backed up to the Hyatt, much more queuing space now, right? We're going from 6 lanes at the main checkpoint to 12 over at the new one, plus an employee lane. Much faster security experience. Baggage claim, everybody gets tired of waiting for their bags. Why does it take so long? There's a half mile between the two terminals. We have 8 miles of bag belt right now. The baggage system for this airport was built to take your bag from gate A1 to D76, not back and forth, right? That's the long way. Now we've eliminated that half mile between the two terminals, and the bags are going to be coming much, much faster for people that are coming. Those are just a couple of things. Of course, we have new concessions experience. We got Minios coming on the way. We got a lot of, everybody loves Minios. We got so a lot more local. Cafe Conmigo, which is out of the North Hills. They're here, and we have national brands too. Shake Shack, which is going to be opening up, so it'll be a new concessions experience also. We had media out a couple weeks ago. We have a new art program that's coming online, so there'll be all kind of new exhibits that people are going to see in the new terminal. It's going to be a fantastic experience for people that are coming to and from Pittsburgh, because really this is the new front door for the region.
Listen, I told Dan on the walk over from the media parking spot that they so graciously provided. When I was in television for 20 years, I had people all around me setting up cameras, lighting, editing. Now I do it all by myself, and I actually kind of like it. It's technology. And one thing I think about when I think about this airport and this complete facelift, 1.7 billion, technology integration, how important is that, and what are some of the things that we can expect?
Well, first of all, technology is huge. As we know for this region, this is tech, at Eds and Meds, technology, everything here. So we want to make sure the new airport is emblematic of what's happening downtown. We want to make sure that the region's tech is on display at the airport. This building was built in the 80s, right? This is 1980s technology. Now we will have everything with the latest technology, and we have what we call our X-Bridge Innovation Program. And so we partner actually with local firms, startups, and established companies to test their products in the new airport. They test a little bit here in this airport, but they'll be testing in the new airport and basically using that airport as a technology hub of testbed innovation center for technology that's getting developed right here in Pittsburgh.
All right, let's talk about the environment. All of the stuff that's taken place. Environmentally sound, absolutely. Explain that to the audience.
Yeah, so this is going to be a LEED Gold certified facility, the new airport, which would be fantastic. But also, when I talk about environmental, we also have to talk about energy too, right? So right now we are, in addition to being LEED Gold certified, we are running on all of our own power right here, right now on this airport.
Incredible.
And in the new airport.
Incredible.
And that's from our microgrid, right? So that's power generated right here on site through our natural gas.
Amazing.
And through our solar field. So we are saving money, $1 million a year in electricity costs, we're cutting emissions, and most importantly, we're resilient. So that if there's something that happens, the microgrid, we're connected to Duquesne Light and we're connected to the microgrid. So we have double redundancy of power.
All right, last thing. I know everything that's old is new again. I, as a young child, would come here, go out on the roof and watch those incredible jets take off. It was a family experience. So what about the legacy of the old terminal? We'll end on that note.
Yeah, a couple of things, legacy of the old terminal, because one of the things we heard over and over again is, can I see planes take off again? Because that's something that you cannot do in this building, but you could do at the old airport, right? And so the answer to that is yes, because we are actually essentially taking this building and building it right up against the airside facility. So the new terminal really is in the middle of the airfield. And the whole departures level is really an observation deck. We have runways on both sides of the new terminal. So when you go in the new terminal and you are checking into your planes, you can look out those walls of glass and planes are going to be taking off right beside you as you are checking in. Anybody can come in and look at those, right? So the whole terminal is really a flight observation deck, something that we are proud of. And secondly, people maybe remember the old Calder exhibit that hung in our center core, but it also hung in the old Greater Pittsburgh Airport. And of course that is now hanging in the new airport as well.
Listen, we're going to new heights, but that's how we do things in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh International Airport. Any idea, ballpark, Dan wouldn't give it up, but I'm going to ask you, when the curtain comes up, any idea?
The curtain is coming up this fall, that's what I could tell you.
That's close enough, I'll take it. Now I'm going to get something to drink, Starbucks, hang out, and just feel good, because that's what this place makes me feel good, because it's so much a part of who we are, and it really is, like your Pratte Pack, a Pittsburgh tradition.